Did you know that in 2023, over 7 billion paper business cards were printed and discarded, enough to circle the Earth 3 times if laid end to end? Yet somehow we're still clinging to this 17th century technology for professional networking.
That's such a staggering number when you think about it. Just yesterday, I was cleaning out my desk drawer and found dozens of old cards that are completely useless now.
And here's what's fascinating. I just experienced something that might finally end this wasteful cycle. At a tech conference last week, I watched someone share their entire professional portfolio with a simple phone tap. No apps, no scanning, just instant connection.
Hold on. You're talking about some kind of digital business card? How does that actually work in practice?
It's called a wide VCard, and it's basically your complete digital identity. When I saw it in action, it instantly shared everything: LinkedIn profile, portfolio, booking calendar, social media, all perfectly formatted for whatever device receives it. The really clever part: it updates automatically if the person changes jobs or contact details.
That reminds me of how contactless payments seemed like magic when they first appeared. But now we can't imagine going back to swiping cards.
Exactly. And get this. According to recent studies, professionals spend an average of 6 hours per month just managing and organizing their networking contacts. That's basically a full workday, lost to outdated technology.
So what happens to all this digital information once it's shared? I mean, security has to be a concern, right?
Well, that's where it gets interesting. The system uses the same level of encryption as mobile banking, and users have complete control over what information they share with different contacts. Think of it like having different versions of your professional self that you can customize for different audiences.
You know what this reminds me of? The transition from paper maps to GPS navigation. People were so resistant at first, but now it seems absurd to unfold a paper map while driving.
Oh my goodness, yes. And speaking of transitions, research shows that 73% of millennials and Gen Z professionals already prefer digital networking solutions. The paper business card is basically becoming the fax machine of our generation.
Though I have to wonder about certain industries and cultures where the exchange of business cards is almost ceremonial. Like in Japan, there's this whole ritual called meishikuken.
That's actually a fascinating point, and here's what researchers found. When they tested digital alternatives in traditional business cultures, they discovered that the physical act of tapping phones together created its own kind of meaningful ritual. It's like, we're not losing the ceremony, we're just updating it for the digital age.
So, what you're saying is we're preserving the human element while eliminating the wasteful aspects.
Precisely. And the environmental impact is significant. A recent sustainability report showed that switching to digital business cards could save over 100 million trees annually. But beyond the environmental benefits, it's making networking more effective. Studies show that digital contact information is 62% more likely to lead to actual follow-up communication compared to traditional business cards.
That's fascinating because it suggests we're not just digitizing an old process. We're actually improving the whole concept of professional networking.
And here's what really blows my mind. Artificial intelligence integration is starting to suggest potential collaborations based on shared professional interests and complementary skills. It's like having a digital networking assistant that works 24/7 to help you make meaningful connections.
Looking ahead, what do you think this means for the future of professional networking?
Well, industry analysts are predicting that by 2025, over 80% of professional networking will be primarily digital. We're seeing the emergence of augmented reality business cards that can project 3D portfolios, and AI-powered networking platforms that can predict which connections will be most valuable for your career growth. The paper business card isn't just becoming obsolete, it's becoming a limitation.
That's quite a shift from where we were just a few years ago.
Indeed, and here's what I find most encouraging. This isn't just about efficiency or technology. It's about creating more meaningful professional connections. When you can instantly see someone's full professional story, you can move past the small talk and into real collaboration much faster. The future of networking isn't just paperless, it's more human.